By the end of this video, you will have solved the problem of working up to your lines without leaving annoying gaps. But these gaps aren't just annoying. If you don't get it right, they can ruin your entire tattoo. I'm going to show you 3 simple methods that can solve this problem that I have been doing over the last 15 years of being a professional tattoo artist. Now I know you want to know, so just for reference, the machine that I'm going to be using is the Bishop 1 shader, and the needle I'm going to be using is a 13 mag. So here we have our basic line. Now I will say it doesn't matter on the line weight that you're working up to, it's all the same. But generally the problem we have is artists tend to start from the line and then they start to just pack in. And they're thinking, yeah, that looks good. And then what they do is they wipe away and they see they are left with this gap between the pack and the line. So here's the problem if we look how the needle is constructed. You can see that the needles are sat in a plastic tip. That plastic tip has a certain thickness in relation to where the needles are sitting. So they put the entire needle down on the line, not take that thickness into account, and then that gives you the problem that you're having. Now all this is just an experience issue. So how do we solve it? Well, first what you need to do is angle your machine correctly. To do that, all you need to do is bring your machine from an angle up so you are more vertical. Then what we're going to do is increase the throw of our needle. Now the throw can be as little or as much as you want. You just need to have enough there so you can see and you have more control. Now the reason that we're holding our machine a little bit more vertical is so that we have more of an understanding of direction of where the needles are going. So you're gonna come to the line and then you're just gonna start tickling that line. Once you tickle the line, see where you're at and then start to come away from the line. Now what you need to take into account is you do have more of a throw, so don't be, sticking the entire needles in. But by doing this, you can see exactly where you need to be. And then you can start to push out. Now the reason this becomes a problem is because of overworking. If you don't hit that gap and then you go over it again to try and hit it again and again and again and again and you keep missing it, you're just going to overwork the skin, which is going to completely ruin your tattoo. And then if it's done correct, you have something like that. Now this isn't the only way to actually do this. You don't need to come from the line and work outwards. You can also turn your machine a little bit more angled and then you are working from the corner of your needles and you're setting up that corner and then you are coming down this way. You're doing exactly the same thing, you're just changing up the angle. And then when you've done, you have something that looks like that. Now, if you are still struggling, the next best thing that you can do is just take a round shader Now what you need to be aware of if you do use a round shader is that a round shader packs that pigment in a lot more dense than what a Magnum does. So you'll find that your Magnum black and your round shader black look slightly different. Now you won't see this on the heel. You may do slightly if you're really looking for it, but It's highly unlikely, but you will see it on the picture. So definitely take that into account. Now, this isn't just a packing technique. You can also do this for your grey wash. The only thing I would say with grey wash is just be a lot lighter when you're doing it to make sure you get your smooth blends. But if you've enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like the video, comment on the video, all that jazz, turn on the bell, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out. Muchas love.